All right, Corrie fans, buckle up because next week is a big one. We're talking returns, rivalries, heartbreak, and a few moments that left the whole street gossiping from one end to the other. And yes, after 7 long years away, Eva Price is back on the cobbles. The Rovers Return gets a new landlady, a few familiar faces get the shock of their lives, and there's drama brewing everywhere you look. So grab your brew and settle in because we're diving into everything coming to Coronation Street from Monday 27th to Friday 31st October. Here's what's going down next week, and trust me, you'll want to stay till the end because there's a Halloween twist no one saw coming.
Eva Price returns to the Rovers. Let's start with the headline of the week. Eva Price is back, and she's not just popping in for a pint, she's taking over the Rovers. When a removals van pulls up outside and Carla starts wondering who's bought the place, the truth hits like a ton of bricks. The new owner's name is Ben, and the woman beside him, none other than Eva Price herself. Fans remember Eva as the fun-loving, big-hearted, sometimes fiery barmaid who always had a flair for drama. After everything she's been through, Aiden, the heartbreak, the disappearances, seeing her back behind that bar just feels right. She's got a new husband, a new life, and a glow about her. But it doesn't take long before old wounds reopen. Maria clocks her from across the street, and that icy stare says it all. Round 2 of their old rivalry might just be about to start. Then there's Leanne and Toya. Eva tries to play peacemaker between her sisters, hoping to rebuild the family bond. But things explode when Leanne walks in on Nick proposing to Toya. Only in Corrie, right? Eva ends up locking everyone inside the pub, determined to sort it once and for all. Because if anyone can force a family reunion, it's her.
2. Meet Maggie Driscoll. Ben's mum moves in. Just when Eva thinks her fresh start couldn't get any better, in walks Maggie Driscoll, Ben's mum. And let's just say this woman knows how to make an entrance. Bags, opinions and attitude. She waltzes into the Rovers and casually announces that she's moving in. You can imagine Eva's face, that polite smile hiding a quiet bit of panic. Maggie's sharp, funny and not afraid to speak her mind. 1 minute she's complimenting the wallpaper, the next she's reminding Eva who really holds the purse strings. Their dynamic is brilliant, proper mother-in-law chaos with a Corrie twist. During a staff meeting about the Halloween party, Maggie cuts across Eva to remind everyone that whilst Eva's name might be above the door, technically she's working for her. The looks on Sean and Glenda's faces, priceless. And poor Ben stuck in the middle trying to stop World War III before it kicks off. This could turn into one of those classic Corrie double acts, fiery, funny and full of art. 3. Eva's awkward run-in with Adam Barlow. Later in the week, Eva bumps into Adam Barlow outside the Rovers and things get awkward fast. She invites him to the Halloween party, trying to be friendly and civil, but on the night, a costume mix-up causes pure chaos. Eva spots a man dressed as a vampire in the back room, thinks it's her husband Ben, and gives him a big hug, only to realise it's Adam. You can almost hear the gasp. And then, right on cue, Ben walks in wearing the exact same costume. The timing couldn't be worse. Adam rushes out, flustered, leaving his briefcase behind, while Eva's left trying to explain herself. She tells Ben everything, that Adam's an ex, that it's ancient history, but you can see Maggie in the background watching with that knowing smirk. And when Maggie's got that look, you know gossip's about to spread faster than a pint of spilt lager. Number 4. Kevin humiliates Carl. Over at the garage, things turn nasty between the Webster brothers. When Dee Dee tells Ollie his case has been dropped, Kevin overhears that dodgy MOTs were part of the story and can't resist taking a swipe at Carl. He calls him the expert in dodgy certificates right there in front of everyone. The whole pub goes quiet. Carl's humiliated. You can feel the tension rising because when Carl gets angry, he doesn't stay quiet for long. Sure enough, he storms into the garage later, furious and ready for a showdown. And it's not just family drama, Kevin's stress levels are through the roof. This feud's about to spiral into something bigger. It's classic Corrie. sibling rivalry, guilt, pride, and one bad decision that sets off a whole chain reaction. 5. Debbie finds out Carl's secret. Speaking of Carl, his secrets are piling up. After being thrown out the pub during the Halloween party, he sneaks a quiet moment with James, his secret lover. It's emotional, messy, and just as they start to open up, Debbie walks in. Everything freezes. How much did she hear? Does she know the truth? Debbie's been through heartbreak before, and she's still angry about how Carl's affair with Abby wrecked Kevin's marriage. So if she's uncovered another lie, brace yourself, fireworks are coming. Later, Carl tries to twist things, suggesting Debbie's dementia's getting worse. A cruel, desperate move. But the question is he really worried about her or just trying to save his own skin? If you're still watching and enjoying the spoilers, hit subscribe. It really helps keep the channel growing and you'll never miss a Corrie update. Right, let's get back to the chaos because next week things get heavy for Asha. Asha finds help from a stranger. Asha's been struggling for weeks and next week it all catches up with her. She's helping Gemma set up for the quad's birthday party, but behind the smile, she's falling apart. When she steps outside for air, Gemma joins her and opens up about her own battles with depression. It's a raw, heartfelt scene. After Gemma heads back inside, Asha breaks down, completely overwhelmed. That's where Maggie Driscoll spots her in the garden. For once, Maggie's gentle. She encourages Asha to talk and Asha finally lets it all out. She opens up about her job, the pressure, and how close she came to giving up. Maggie tells her something simple but powerful. You've spent your life helping others, now show yourself the same kindness. It's beautiful, emotional, one of those moments that remind you why Corrie means so much to people. Number 7. Hope accuses Jake. Now over to the younger crowd, and this one's messy. Hope's had enough of the nasty messages she's been getting. When she spots Jake Windass laughing at his phone, she jumps to the wrong conclusion and lashes out. Cassie tries to calm her down, but Hope's already in full fight mode. Later, she corners Jake in the cafe, grabs his phone and smashes it to bits. It's shocking but heartbreaking too, because under all that anger, Hope's still fragile. Jake's devastated and soon their parents, Gary, Izzy and Tyrone, get dragged into the fallout. Tyrone's furious, especially when he realises Fizz has been keeping it from him. This one's going to rumble on. You can feel it. A misunderstanding ready to tear families apart. 8. Todd tries to fix things with Theo. Over at the corner shop flat, things between Todd and Theo are worse than ever. After last week's humiliation, the milk over the head incident, Todd's still hurt. He confides in Sarah, saying he thinks Theo's under pressure or maybe even broke, but Sarah's blunt. She tells him, cut your losses, sell the car, get out. And she's probably right, but Todd's not ready to give up. He still loves Theo, even after everything. Meanwhile, George tries to help by giving Theo a list of jobs to keep him busy, but Theo takes it as an insult. You can see that temper bubbling again. Fans will remember Theo's history of anger, and it feels like another explosion's coming. It's one of those storylines where you just want to shout, "Come on, Todd, you deserve better." Now, this one's going to get people talking. Becky and Lisa. Lisa swears her feelings for Becky are in the past, waiting for Carla to return from Ireland, but Becky's not done. When Carla gets back, Becky casually drops that she's been staying over at number 6 whilst Lisa's been alone. You can see exactly what she's doing. Later, Carla scrolls through photos from the Halloween party and spots a video. Lisa and Becky together, laughing, dancing, clearly still connected. It hits her hard and she walks out. Becky follows her to the Rovers, plays their wedding dance song and tells her she meant every word of those vows. It's emotional and risky because Lisa's torn. Could Becky really win her back? Fans are already divided, and next week, Lisa might make a choice she can't undo.
Number 10. Cassie's new job. And to finish the week with something lighter, Cassie finally catches a break. After weeks of snide comments from Tracy, she's had enough.
Steve steps in, offering her a few shifts at streetcars on the switchboard. Cassie's thrilled, and honestly, she's exactly what that office needs. Warmth, chaos, and someone who won't take Tracy's nonsense. Tracy can't resist a dig, of course, but Cassie gives it right back. It's small, but sweet. The kind of moment that reminds you Corrie's not just about drama, it's about heart. So that's your week on Coronation Street. From Eva's big comeback to Carl's secrets, Asha's breakdown, and Becky's risky move. It's a proper old-school Corrie week. Family feuds, pub chaos, romance, heartbreak, and a sprinkle of nostalgia that makes you fall in love with the show all over again. Eva's return is the big headline, but honestly, Maggie might steal every scene she's in. And as for Carl, well, his lies are catching up fast. What are you most excited for? Eva's comeback? Becky and Lisa's reunion? Hope's meltdown? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love hearing what everyone's thinking after a big Corrie week. If you haven't already, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss the next update. Until next time, stay safe, stay cozy, and remember, life on the cobbles never stays quiet for long.